First of all, welcome to Masters Toronto. Thank you for your time. We are going to start with the first press conference. This is the pre-event first press conference. Thank you, JNG, MIBR, Sentinels, and Wolves to be here.
Hi everyone, Wesley Pereira from Exit Lag News. My question is for Aspas, em português. Aspas, você é o único veterano desse time do MBR, juntamente com o Freud, comandando como treinador e tudo mais. Queria saber como que toda essa sua experiência, desde 2022, disputando as competições internacionais, pode agregar para o time do MBR nesse Masters Toronto.
Salve, Wesley, primeiramente. Eu acho que o que pode acabar agregando é mais coisas sobre como funciona a schedule quando você vem para o internacional. Por exemplo, quando você tem Media Day, essas coisas, como é sobre se acostumar com jet lag, porque você sempre vai para um país diferente normalmente e acaba tendo mudança de horário. Então, eu acho que acaba agregando mais nessas coisas. E aí, dentro de stage, tem um peso a mais também, porque você já sabe algumas coisas. Então, é mais sobre essas coisas no geral.
I'm going to send this question over to both MIBR and Sentinels. I think it was a little bit of asked regarding the first question, but I want to ask more so just sort of like the difference in having to not really travel so much to like a given international land compared to the past occasions when you guys had to go to a different continent. How has that kind of transition been like for you guys? Has it been more so just like kind of like keeping things simple or anything else been like? And also, do you feel like in having to stay in your region, do you feel like that kind of give you guys an edge compared to the other teams that are trying to fly over and just try to get accommodated to this country? And I asked this to all the players from MIBR and Sentinels.
I mean, it's nice not to have to fly 16 hours. That's a plus for sure. And I thought it was going to be an advantage until I saw the schedule and saw I have to be at the venue at 9 a.m. So it's not a great advantage. We're gamers, we stay up late. But it is nice not to have to travel so far. Yeah.
I like it, the fact that we only had like 4 hours and 20 minutes flight. Was cool.
So my question is for Wolves, for Lyso and Silver Baby. Hello， 两位好，我是 Alan。Hello， 不知道两位现在在多伦多适应怎么样？这个时差现在适应的还好吗？
还可以，我下飞机第一天晚上睡觉，然后第二天早上醒了，还感觉时差还调好。
OK， 那
很好。就是来到这边，就是到晚上撑到晚上才睡，就直接把那个时差调过来，所以状态很好。
好的。然后那我想再顺便问一下两位，因为其实就对于狼队来说，这次是第一次来国际赛事嘛，那你们会觉得说现在自己对比一些可能来到国际赛事很多次的一些队伍和选手，比如说坐在你们旁边的像MIBR 的 S Plus 啊，或者像 Sentinels， 你觉得你们最想从他们身上学习到的东西是什么？
我觉得我们在战术上可以在比赛里得到一个就是实行吧，然后想要试一试我们自己的东西在赛场里是什么样子的，然后还有就是我们在最近是专注在训练上。
我希望能够从他们的身上学习到他们的心态跟在游戏上面的一个状态吧，因为毕竟第一次来到国际的舞台，我觉得要有好的心态跟状态才能够发挥到我们队伍原本的实力，所以想从他们身上去学习更多态度的东西在比赛上。
好的，谢谢。
The first question is like how did you adapt Toronto, like the jet lag or the culture or food? And Lysa's answer is, I think it's not bad because today I just falling asleep and when I wake up I feel it's pretty good. And Sufei Bibi's answer is, I think it's pretty great because the first day I just stay up too late until the night and I just like fall asleep kinda, and when I get up I feel so great. And the second question is, this is the first time for Wolves to be on the global events, and compared to the really experienced team, maybe like MIBR, Aspas or Sentinels, what do you want to learn from them? And Lysa's answer is, I think we have a lot of game playing game plan, and maybe we will just like contact a little bit in the match, and also we want to try our stuff, and maybe we just want to focus on the scrim and practice as well. And Super BB's answer is, I think I need to learn their mentality, their headspace, and also their status on the server, because this is my first international tournament. I think a really nice headspace is really important, and also the status is really clinic as well. So yeah, I think both have the great mentality and status. We can just like improve. We are good.
Hello, this is for Genji, Foxy9 and Texture. 네, 국민일보에서 질문입니다. 이번 대회 두 선수 모두 이번 대회에 임하는 각오와 목표 한 번씩 부탁드리고요. 그리고 텍스처 선수 이번에 아스파스 선수와 대결을 하게 되었는데 이에 대한 감회나 소감 한번 부탁드립니다.
이제 인생을 살면서 제가 한 종목에서 우승을 할 수 있다는 그 기회 자체가 많이 오지 않기 때문에 그만큼 간절하게 할 거고, 그리고 지금 저는 이번 연도 저희 팀원들이 제가 지금까지 프로게임 해보면서 정말 우승을 할 수 있는 확률이 가장 높은 선수들을 만났다고 생각하기 때문에 그만큼 열심히 하고 잘해서 꼭 우승하겠습니다.
일단 저희가 지금까지 준비를 굉장히 잘 했다고 믿고 있기 때문에 뭐 딱히 큰 걱정 없이 그냥 저희는 하던 대로 할 예정이고요. 그리고 아스파스랑은 또 저번에도 했었는데 또 워낙 잘하는 선수고 또 재미도 있는 선수라서 재밌게 즐기면서 게임 할 수 있을 것 같아서 기대가 됩니다.
Right. So the press asked, in this tournament, if Foxy9 and Texture has any words that they towards to this tournament, and Texture and also they asked Texture as well that they're facing Aspas, and if there is any one last words towards that. And Foxy9 answered, in our life, there's not many, like live tournaments or any kind of places that we can actually win. So, and for all those players participating in the Toronto Masters, currently they're highly potential, and also they're all potential to win this tournament. So we're trying our best to win this tournament. And also Texture answer to that question is that we have been prepared, really well. And as what we were trying to do is to win this tournament, and also to face Aspas. He has been always the great player, and we'll try our best to, win this tournament.
Thank you very much. Hi guys, Fernando Game Arena. My question is for Aspas. Aspinhas, dando show da Game Arena, cara, seu primeiro torneio internacional com o MBR, num projeto que você teve montagem direta, sua voz foi ouvida, você escolheu quem você queria nesse elenco. Queria entender suas expectativas para esse estreia, se você sente que existe uma pressão a mais em cima de você por conta dessa montagem do elenco.
Honestamente, eu não sinto que tem uma pressão a mais, mas eu tô bem animado para jogar com os meninos. Vai ser a primeira vez deles no Internacional. Eu vou ser o único player no time que já jogou um Internacional antes. O Freud ele já teve Internacional, mas acaba que, falando só de player mesmo que vai estar jogando, eu vou ser o único. Então eu tô bem animado para ver como que os meninos vão reagir no palco internacional. E basicamente é isso mesmo.
Obrigado, boa sorte. Thank you.
Hi, sorry. Zobi Freelance Esports commentator here. My question goes to either John QT or Zelsis. You guys had an earlier than expected departure from Masters Bangkok. So with the same roster now here at Masters Toronto, how have you all changed since then as a team in your eyes to find better success at this Masters event?
Thank you for the question. I think we're definitely a way different team, like outside or inside the server. I think people got really used to each other, and I think we're on the right path, and it showed in the stage 1, even though we lost in the finals. I feel like, yeah, Bangkok was a really good experience for us, even though we got grouped. We learned a lot on what we need to fix, and we worked on it for like 3 months now. And also like the 3 weeks of practice we've had went well, and I think we're very excited to show a better face this tournament.
Thank you.
Okay, my first question is to Aspas. I'll do it in Portuguese. So, Aspas, como você disse, é o primeiro torneio internacional dos meninos, você aí é o único jogador com experiência. E eu queria saber de você, cara, qual que é a principal diferença deste Master de Toronto para os outros que você passou, tanto por Leviathan, tanto pela Loud, essas competições internacionais, quais são as principais diferenças?
Eu acho que a maior diferença é o fato que a gente teve uma mudança de meta bem perto do campeonato, e isso é algo que não aconteceu nos outros. Então, essa sem dúvidas é a maior mudança. A gente saiu do meta terro, que era usado em todos os mapas, para agora um meta que não vai ter terro. Então, pode ser uma surpresa de muitos times as composições que vão ser usadas no campeonato.
Okay, my second question is to Verno. Verno, as a rookie, what are your main personal goals for this event, and what are MIBR's main goal as a team for Toronto?
Our goal for the event is only to win it, and individually, I don't have any like performance goals other than just be like the best that I can be and us to win the event. So
Okay, thank you.
My question's for John Cutie. And it's a bit of a similar question to earlier, but I was sort of wondering about the preparation specifically. So you guys, again, had an early departure from Bangkok, and you guys felt that it was because your preparation, perhaps you thought that you worked too hard or you like weren't having as much fun. So I was wondering what you guys have been doing for the past couple of weeks to sort of learn from that experience, and how have you guys improved on that since?
I mean, I think this Masters is definitely different than others because we've had like 4 weeks of practice leading up to the tournament, whereas like before you just obviously finish the regional and then a week later you have a match. So we made sure to like do most of the prep in LA because we had a lot of time, and we're making sure to take it easy here and like spend time as a team, like going out, walking around. Obviously, we're still like putting in work in the prac room, but we're definitely taking it easier than we did before because we felt like in Bangkok we really went really hard, and it was a bit stressful for people. And then like we're not going on the best mind frame going into the game. So yeah, since the meta changed, like we made most of the prep like probably like 95% in LA, and now we're just like kind of making sure we're like solidifying the stuff we worked on and just taking it easy and enjoying the time here because you don't really get to play that many events or internationals in your career. So yeah, we're just making sure we're enjoying our time.
Thank you.
So for both Texture and Foxy9, your previous appearances were in Champs 2024 on different teams. What has changed since then individually, and how have you learned to play together as a team, together in Genji?
텍서 선수랑 포크 선수 두 분에게 질문드립니다. 둘 다 그 전 이제 인터내셔널 대회에서는 둘 다 다른 팀에 있었는데 혹시 개인적으로 바뀐 점이라든지 아니면 팀적으로 바뀐 점이 혹시 있을까요?
저는 사실 젠지에 계속 있었던 거라 사실 크게 뭐 달라진 건 없는데 그냥 뭐 말씀하신 것처럼 이제 다른 팀에서 넘어왔다 보니까 제가 좀 잘 그냥 케어를 해주려고 하고 있습니다. 근데 그 뭐 잘 되고 있는지 모르겠는데 네, 열심히 하고 있습니다.
이제 DRX에 있었을 때는 좀 제가 팀한테 좀 많이 맞춰주자라는 생각으로 게임을 많이 임했었는데, 젠지에 오고 나선 형들이 이제 너 생각대로 하라고, 너 바이브대로 게임하라고 하면서 뭔가 제 생각대로 게임을 하면서 잘 풀리면서 너무 지금 뭔가 나 자신을 대회에서 많이 보여주고 있는 것 같아서 너무 잘 되고 있는 것 같습니다.
Right. So for texture, I haven't changed a lot. The people coming from the other team, as you know, I've been always here that I try to take care of a lot of them. I'm not sure if it's going well, but that's what my intentions are. And for Foxy9, I was in DRX, and while I was in DRX, I was trying to fit into the team a lot, and also to match the color. But then coming over to Genji, you know, my brother is always telling me, you know, you do you, you know, do however you like. And here in Genji, you know, I could, you know, show myself a lot, and I'm really happy right now.
All right, thank you. I have a second question for Aspas.
Okay.
You've already proven that you're one of the best players in the world, you know, with a lot of these regional wins and then even a champions win. What type of statement are you looking to make in Masters Toronto under MIBR?
I wanna play my best here, but I wanna that my team plays the best that we can. It's gonna be the guys' first international, and I'm super excited to play with them. So I wanna see like how everyone is gonna feel in the stage. I want everyone to be playing the best that they can.
All right, thank you.
Hey y'all. My question is going to be for Zelsis. It's going to be a two-parter clarification question. My first question to Zelsis is I want to ask a clarification question regarding the getting used to each other comment John QD just said. I just, in clarification, Bang and Narrate joined, I believe, October 7th, 2024 of Sentinels, and were by Bangkok, were you not used to each other? Can we have a little bit more clarification on that? Because that is for just clarification, that is a long stretch of time to not feel used to each other. And my second question to you is this better place talk as a team. Now, I spoke to John QD in one of the post-match interviews, the vibe change in stage one. Before this, what wasn't working on Sentinels vibe-wise, if I'm reading the room correctly? Because that just seems like what we're hinting at, but we're not quite saying out loud.
Yeah, for the first question, I think yeah, we've been a team for a bit now, but we've gone through like a lot of role changes and like system changes. Like we're not playing the same. We didn't play the same from last year either to now. So we've been doing a lot of like behind the scenes work, I guess, as a team of like, you know, we switch roles, then we need to learn how someone likes to play that role, or like we'll switch a map and we'll switch something like that, and then it takes extra time. And obviously, you know, it's very hard to fix things in scrims, so we have to fix them. You know, when we're in LA and we're playing matches, it's easier to fix mistakes, or it's easier to fix like a personality clash or issue or mood or attitude, whatever the case may be. You know, when you're playing matches, that's where the real emotions and frustrations and nervousness and everything come out. So it just takes a little bit more time to, I mean, to talk about those things, I guess, to answer that. And then the second thing, I think for us, it's just constantly been like a work in progress, like this whole team. We knew at the start when we formed this team and built this roster that it was going to be a very long, patient progress, I guess. And obviously at the end of the year, as champs is the ultimate goal. So for us, as long as we are progressing each tournament or progressing each split, and we're going towards the end of the goal, that's like small wins for us. And you know, as long as we're still moving forward, then we're doing something right, even if it means we're not lifting trophies at the moment.
All right, thank you so much. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So again, this is a question for Liso. Hello， 刘一手，其实刚才这个问题是想问的，然后有点这个忘记了，然后现在想再问一句啊，就是因为我不知道你知不知道，其实在这一次 CN 的3支队伍来到我们这次大师赛里面，然后是其实是有就是在这3支队伍里面，你其实是出现在国际比赛里面最多的选手，就是相比于其他的选手，你其实是已经是我们这次3支比较年轻的队伍里面，其实是最有经验的了。那你会觉得跟以前那个来到国际比赛的刘一手相比，这一次你会有一些什么样的，就是你对比以前的自己会有一些什么样的变化吗？
我觉得游戏理解上肯定是更多了，比以前更厉害了。然后，不同的话，因为一直在这个成长的路上嘛，也不断在学习，去各方面的学习吧。然后希望能展示出更多的东西。
好的，谢谢。
The question is for Lysor. I don't know, like if you know, compared to the rest of CN teams, you actually the most experienced player on the international stage. And also I want to ask you, like compared to before, what kind of changes you made? And the Lysor's answer is, I think I have more micro read. And also I think I've learned a lot from the global events or like maybe domestic events as well, and I've learned a lot, and I also like improved a lot as well. I want to improve myself on stage.
My question goes to Verno. First of all, the jerseys are looking great on you guys. My question is coming from tier 2 with NRG and then with MIBR. This is your first VCT international event. I want to ask you, you and Aspas make a great pair in game we have seen in stage 1 as well. How has it been for you to play with one of the best duelists in the world, and what have you learned the most from him?
I think it's always good, especially if you're coming in and everything is new, like outside the game and inside the game, to have someone that has the experience and can like guide the people around him because of how much experience he has. Like for him in 2022, like he had like a teammate to do that, and now our whole team coming in, we have like him to help us. So it's nice for everybody, like inside and outside the game. And yeah, I mean, I think that's what he's helped us with. Just overall things related to
Perfect. What are your plans for Canada? Like, did you get to see anything or try out new cuisines?
Nah, we're not really going out probably that much, like because we have to prepare for games that are in like 3 days.
Okay.
Traveling.
Cool. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Good. Best of
Now-
luck, and thank you so much.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Ravish from Canada. I wanted to ask something a bit interesting. Now I know it's usually addressed to usually pretty much every single person, but it's a question for the entire table. I want you to look to the person to the left of you. Okay. Or just your duo, right? The person beside you. If they were being attacked by a bear, would you save them? Would you run? Or would you help the bear? I'll wait for the translators to go ahead and translate as well.
Yeah, I will go with Korean translation first. 옆 사람이 불러봤을 때 곰에 공격을 당하고 있다면은 옆 사람을 살리려 구하겠습니까? 아니면 곰을 도와서 옆 사람을 공격을 하겠습니까?
일단 저는 힘이 없어가지고 나라 형이 곰한테 덮쳐진다? 저는 거의 뭐 그냥 1+1이라고 보이기 때문에 저는 도망갈 것 같습니다.
Foxy9 said I'm way too weak to help Texture. So if he's getting attacked, I think I'm be the fastest to run away from the place.
일단 오른쪽 친구는 살려줄 가치가 없다고 생각하고 있고요. 베르노는 저는 그냥 도망치겠습니다.
Texture said on my right hand side, which is Foxy9, not worth saving him, and I think I will run away. Thank you.
Valid.
这个问题就是说，你看一下你左边或者右边的人，如果说他被一头熊攻击的话，你会救他吗？还是说你会帮助那个熊一起打他？
如果在家具城的话，我一定会救他，我就拿起家具往他身上砸，就跟那个成龙一样。
Lyser's answer is, if there is a lot of furniture besides me, maybe I'll use the furniture like a sofa or a chair to hit the bear. Yeah, like Cheng Long, like a really famous
You're not
actor.
inside, bro. Damn. Go on.
因为我右边是 Celsius 啊，那要看被熊就是偷袭的时候是什么时候啊？如果是在多伦多比赛还在进行中的话，我还是会救他，因为我还是想跟他在比赛上面竞技嘛，所以我还是会选择救他，因为我很想听，并且很想看他站起来喊我们。
Actually, Zelsis is right beside me. If the bear attack him, like I think it's depend on the occasion. If it's on the stage, maybe I will help him because I really want him to stand out and maybe yell at us or something. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see that.
I guess I'll go. I mean, I've seen this guy in the gym, so I think he'll be okay. But I think I'll help him out a little bit. I think if we could take a bear together, John. I mean, he's my best of friendo. So if he's going down, I have to go down with him. But I think we'll have a more troublesome time with the bear for sure.
Oh. I got you, Verno. I will help him fight the bear. I got you. No worries.
Yeah, same.
You guys are
Always
screwed, bro. You guys fight a bear, you're screwed.
Nah.
We'll be good.
Damn, I mean, respect you. Also, real quick to texture, did you get to Chick-fil-A, bro? Was it good?
텍스 선수 치플레이 좋았습니까?
So good. Yeah. I love it.
Let's go. All right, 감사합니다. All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, mine's not going to be that funny. Hi, my name is Alana Nerds, and I'm from the US. My first question is for Verno. First Masters, you talked a lot about all that hype and whatnot. But when it comes to like the new meta, you've been exploring during the qualifiers for EWC variety of different agents. Has that been helpful playing the EWC qualifiers and then being able to kind of like use that as like a bit more meatier prep?
I think it could help us, or it helped us like know what maps we're good at. We were still playing in Tejo meta, but we weren't playing Tejo, so it was different. But still think it was good to also like practice our new agents and like the new meta and our roles in the team.
Hi, I'm Niall with the Score Esports, and my question is for Zelsis. So when I spoke to Kaplan at the start of the year, he mentioned that he feels like you guys level up when you play on the international stage, and maybe that didn't happen at Masters Bangkok, but what has changed within the team since that tournament? What did it take to work through some of those growing pains, and how are you feeling heading into Masters? I know Liz kind of got you to talk about some of the in-game stuff, but if you want to talk about what you've done maybe outside the game to better gel together as a team, that would be great.
I think the biggest thing is just realizing there is life outside of Valorant. I know that's kind of like contradicting to say because you're at a tournament, you want to do your best. But I think if you only do that and you kind of, I mean, we're all human, so you need to do other things. I think for us, like in Bangkok, for example, like I said, we ate, practiced, played, hung out in the prac room. I think it's good to get out, get fresh air, go for walks, eat together. Even if you're not doing like an activity, just going out for food is like so important. And I think that's like the one thing, like John said, is we had a lot of time to like prep before we came to Toronto, and now we're kind of doing the like hanging out part so that we can feel better mentally getting on the stage, because I think Valorant is a mental game, and I think when you have gamers or things we do in our profession, I think we're all mental cases. So I think it's very important to have a good mental space. And those are the things we're focusing on outside of the game to make sure we're ready to play in the game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Shire Wager. I'm from Canada. Question for Lysor here. You're kind of like the defensive backbone for Wolves for the team. When it comes to just getting that prep up, especially with the meta change right now, Sunset's coming back in, Tejo's gone. How involved are you with some of the setups when it comes to your team defensively? And how involved are you in kind of just getting all that stuff ramped up for the team, mostly on like the defensive setup side for Wolves?
这个问题是问到了刘一手选手，因为你其实相当于在这个队伍里面是起到一个非常重要的环节嘛，因为你是队伍里面的少尉，所以说可能尤其是在防守方的时候，你的道具部署是非常重要的。但是来到了现在的多伦多大师赛，其实版本是有一个更换的，尤其像太湖可能没有那么的强势了。那你在道具部署的一些方面的话，是怎样帮助队伍去变得更好呢？尤其是在防守方。
我觉得我的这个道具部署，一般来说少尉都是根据队伍的安排跟需求，然后我在这个不同的战术里，我做的这个环节是不同的，然后根据我们当局的这个需求，我去做我的这个部署吧。
I think the setups actually is depending on the tactic, because I mean like every round or every maps we have different tactical plan. So yeah, I think it depends on the gameplay.
Hi, I'm Michael Char. I'm a local writer from VLR.gg. This is a question for Texture. With both the map changes and the meta change with Tejo's patch recently, which of the two do you think has been a bigger struggle for Gen G to overcome, or do you feel comfortable with both the changes coming in?
텍스처 선수에게 질문드립니다. 현재 지금 맵도 바뀌고 지금 메타도 바뀐 상태에서 이제 태호가 너프 먹고 젠지의 입장에서는 맵이 바뀐 것들, 메타가 바뀐 것들 중에서 뭐가 좀 더 스트러글한 부분이었는지, 조금 더 힘든 부분, 적응하기 힘든 부분이라든지 아니면 그런 부분들이 있을까요?
어, 뭔가 맵이 그렇게 막 달라진 게 있나? 사실 그거는 좀 잘 모르겠는데. 근데 요원도 사실 테오 너프는 뭐랄까 저희한테 있어서는 딱히 뭐 그렇게 큰 문제가 없는 부분인 것 같아요. 저희는 오히려 테오가 없을 때 좀 더 잘할 수 있는 좀 그런 느낌이라서 좀 둘 다 별로 상관은 없습니다. 저희한테 있어서.
For me, there are not much changes on the maps, and for us as well, for Tejo getting nerfed, it has not been the problem for us. Actually, we feel like we are doing much better without the Tejo, so yeah, that's for us. Thank you.
这个问题想问一下小肥，就今天来到这个场馆嘛，感觉这个场馆怎么样？然后就是想在这个场馆完成什么样的目标或者是成就？
我来到这个场馆的时候，其实我感觉非常好，包括其他队伍的选手的热情带给我的能量，包括这里所有人的氛围带给我一个很大的动力，就是我感觉到很正向全部的东西。然后我希望就是在这个场馆，就是可以跟我的队友们一起完成，就是我们想达到的一个目标，就是我们的目标就是一场比一场打得好，然后专注每一个回合，专注我们自己的东西，就团队的东西，然后享受跟对手交手之间获取的经验。我们也是非常有信心的，因为对我们准备的也很充足，所以我的目标就是希望能够让大家看到，其实我们的东西也是很不错，我们也会很有自信的去打每一场比赛。
好的，加油加油！
谢谢。
This question goes for Sufai Bibi. How do you feel about this venue and what kind of accomplishment you want to make? And Sufai Bibi's answer is, I think it's pretty good because I can feel the passion from other teams, and also they gave me so many energy and so many like a momentum heading into the match, and I feel like so positive when I come to this venue. And for our goals or our achievement, I think I just want to play better and better with my teammates, and also I think we need to focus on ourselves and we want to learn from opponent, like get more experience from these global events as well. And also we are super confident, and I think we prepared a lot, and we want to let us know like we are a really good team as well. Like we want to prove ourselves.
我这边还有一个问题想问到小飞，就是刚刚看到开始之前，你跟 Zelsis 聊得挺开心的嘛，想问一下可能在聊什么，或者说如果你们刚聊的东西具体不方便分享的话，可不可以说一下，就是你来这边了之后，跟其他队伍的选手有过一些什么样的交流啊，有认识一些什么样的朋友啊之类的？
就是我刚刚跟 Sales，因为我们前天就是我去健身房的时候也遇见了他 Sales，就是他非常的热情，然后我们也一起拍照了，然后也跟他分享了一下关于我自己就是在他身上的学习的东西，就是很开心能够见到他，因为他在舞台上那种带给大家的能量是很足的。然后刚刚在说什么，我觉得还是不太方便透露了。但是我来到这边之后，其他队伍的选手，包括我认识到，Second 认识到 Aspas，然后还有 Celsius，就很多不同的，包括 G2 的 Violin，就是我特别是也是像 Aspas 去问了一些就是关于自己状态的东西，我觉得大家都很好，就是很愿意去解答我的问题，并且我觉得大家都很热情，所以对，没错，认识到很多新的朋友，并且很开心能够在这里。
This question is for Sufia Bibi as well. I saw you had fun with Celsius, and can you tell us a little bit what you guys talked about? And his answer is, because I met Celsius in gym as well, and he's super good. Like we took picture together, and also I asked him so many questions. And yeah, I'm super happy to met him, and also I think he's a really like energetic player on the stage because he always so like he has so many passion on the stage, like maybe so many interaction with the audience or players as well. So yeah, but I don't think like I can tell you so many details about what we talked about. But also like other teams players, I mean like Zaken, Aspas, or G2's Valen, they're super great. And also I asked Aspas some question like how can I find my status on stage? And he just like tell me the answer. He just really willing. He was really willing to tell me. So yeah, I'm super thankful about that and super appreciate it more.
Okay, thank you for being here. Please, a big applause for the players and good luck in the competition. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, PRX, BLG, for being here. Also for Team Heretics and Team Liquid for being here with us. We are going to start with some question on the call.
Yeah, hello. My question actually goes to BLG to Wise. You and Knight are the returnees from the 2024 Champs roster. How has your experience to help lead and shape the newer players on your squad in a way that has allowed you to reach an international event at Masters Toronto?
这个问题给到的是王浩哲，因为你其实当时也是参加了2024年的冠军赛嘛，然后现在其实在人员上面是有一些变动的。那你觉得是什么让你能够带领这些新的队友，然后来到我们的多伦多大师赛呢？
我觉得我们就是从失败中总结了很多经验吧，然后也有新的队员加入，也有新的血液吧，然后大家就是像一个团队一样，就是一直在一起很努力，然后所以才能走到现在。
I think we learned a lot from our failure, and also there are so many like there are two players, they're like kind of rookie, and also they pretty much the new fresh blood for us, and I think we put a lot of effort together as a team as well.
Hi, this is Aiko from Fist Bump. This is for Rushia. The first thing many Japanese viewers noticed was your name, actually. Are you a fan of Hololive? And it would be great if you could share a little bit about that. And can we get a message for your Japanese fans?
这个问题问到的是 Rusha，因为其实你这个名字就是也是有一点二次元的嘛，然后你在日本那边也是有粉丝的，然后想问一下，能不能跟我们分享一下，可能你对于二次元啊，或者对于动漫的一些你可能喜欢的也好，或者说一些细节也好呢？
这个动漫在我上学的时候喜欢看吧。
This anime when I was a student in school, I'm pretty into it. I was pretty into it.
Okay, so this is Mogopedia Valor Club, and this question is for Team Heretics. And I will ask the question in Chinese first and then translate it into English. 日落之城是你们在去年就是特别有自信的一张地图，然而就是当它在回到图示之前的话是有一定的改动。那么对于这张图的改动，各位有什么看法？和去年相比，你们认为这些改动对自己是有利的，还是说并非如此？那么各位是否仍然保持着对于日落之城这张图的自信？So Sunset was the map that you guys was particularly confident in last year, but it underwent some changes before it's returning to the map pool. So what do you think of those changes to Sunset? And compared with last year, do you think those changes are beneficial to you or not? And do you still maintain your confidence in Sunset? Thank you.
I mean, you want to say? Or?
I can answer. Yeah. I mean, am I wrong? Was the sunset changes at champs? I think they were. I don't remember, but we've practiced before, like with the new changes on sunset. Like even before the map got removed. Like we have experience with the changes, and I think us as a team, we just have a general like good understanding of the map. So obviously we were happy when we saw it was coming back. I think other teams, they've definitely improved on sunset. I think a lot of teams like they copied us at some point when we were kind of dominating on sunset. So yeah, I think for us it's kind of understanding, you know, getting back into the map again, you know, understanding how other teams are playing, everything like that. So yeah, I think it's
By the way, it wasn't champs. We lost in the finals 3-13 against CDC.
yeah, I mean the last time we played Sunset we got destroyed, so I don't know. I guess yeah, we'll see. But we're still, I don't know, we like Sunset.
其实Benji Fishy 说，其实，在冠军赛那个时候就已经改过了嘛。然后，其实，在改过之前，他们就进行了非常多大量的练习，所以说他们也非常高兴。其实现在属于他们的强图已经回归了，但是。其实他也知道很多队伍都有研究过他们在这张图上面的打法，包括说有些队伍可能也会觉得他们在这张图上面很有统治力，然后会借鉴一下他们的，比如说战术也好，或者说阵容也好。所以说他觉得他们现在所需要做的就是对其他的队伍可能在这张图上面有更好的理解，然后学习一下别人队伍是怎么打的，并且他们也非常高兴这张图现在能够回归图池。
Hi, this is Adrian from the spike.gg. My question is for Jing. So I was wondering how you personally feel was the impact of the addition of Patman to the team, both in the server and outside the server, and how much of that contributed to your run to get here?
I think like with Padman coming in, of course, when like there's changes in the team and stuff, I feel like people feel more like motivation kind of comes back. I feel, and also after he came back, we finally like won a few games in a row. So I think it's like we have really good momentum right now. So yeah, I think that's like the main reason why we are playing better than we did at the start of the year.
Yeah, thank you. So my question goes to BLG. Hello， 两位好，我是 Alan。首先那个也是希望你们能够在多伦多适应好时差，然后能够适应好这个比赛。那首先我的问题想问到 Lucia， 因为其实 Lucia 你作为新人，其实也是很快的速度就已经成为了队伍的中流砥柱。然后不管是在我们森赛自己的比赛里面，常规赛的阶段，还是在季后赛的阶段，其实都已经打得非常漂亮。你觉得你在这段时间进步这么快的一个最大的感触是什么？
这段时间的感触有很多吧，主要还是因为队友帮了我很多吧，包括教练和我的队友都对我有很多心理上的帮助，还有战术上的所以很感谢他们吧。
好的，然后我的另外一个问题是想问到王浩哲，因为其实王浩哲，我不知道你知不知道，你是这一次的所有的选手里面，其实 ACS 是最高的，就是在所有来到这次大师赛的选手里面，你的 ACS 是最高的。那我想问到王浩哲的是，你个人是觉得，这次比赛里面，你有没有哪个决斗位的选手是你特别想去对位去碰到的？
其实没有很想去遇到谁吧，我觉得就是对于我来说，我觉得更重要的就是拿下胜利吧，拿下不管打谁就是能赢就赢。
好的，好的，谢谢指导，感谢，加油。
The question goes for Rusha, which is Rusha as a rookie player actually did so good no matter in the like the regular season or the playoffs. So I want to know what's your insights of like this progress you made. And Rusha's answer is, I think my teammates helped me a lot, like have a better integration into my whole team. And also I think my coach stuff, they helped me a lot, like especially the headspace one and also like some tactics thing. So I really want to appreciate them. And the question goes for YZ, which is I'm not sure whether you know like among all of the players you have the highest ACS, like the average ACS. So which duelist player you want to face? And YZ's answer is nah, there is no specific one. I think the most important one is to get a victory of the game.
Hey, X Enriquez here for esports.gg. I have questions for PRX. For Patman, it's your first, it's your international stage debut. How has your more experienced teammates helped you with you know, preparing for Masters? And then to Jing, how has your transition back into the active roster felt? Do you feel like you're back in form, or maybe you're better already?
For the Masters, since it's my first international events, of course, like my duty right now is to perform, of course, and also enjoy the thing. It's my first international, and I'm happy that I made it, because it's also hard to have this, I guess, if in my situation. But I gladly I made it, and my teammates, they're helping me really, really much. That's something right now. Like I understand more, and I think we're gonna have fun, and yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this Masters Toronto.
Yeah, for me, I think yeah, I mean individually, I think I'm still improving every day. Like when I first came back, it was I think we had like a lot of pressure on like our whole team because we had really high expectations because before our masters we were like second place in champ. So I think the entire of last year we just had so much pressure on ourselves. But I think this year we are learning from like everything that happened last year. So I think me and as a team overall, I think we are slowly starting to like understand how to deal with the pressure better and maybe use the pressure to play even better instead of like playing not so good like last year.
All right, thank you. I have another question for Team Heretics. Just a quick one. You're back at a big international event after the finals end at the Champions 2024. What's the vibes like at the team now that you're here again competing?
I mean, I think we missed international events because we didn't go to Bangkok. It was like a really good reality check for us, and I feel like what's changed from champs. I think we're all more mature and experienced. We regulate emotions better, and our mental preparation is way better than back then. Like last year we were kids, and I think we pretty up matured this year. And yeah, you have something to add?
No, it feels great. I'm happy.
All right, thank you.
So this is a question for either Patty or Camo, Team Liquid. So I just wanted to ask, how close was it that you are that you know that you have to prepare with Penny in terms of Toronto, and how has he been slotting in towards your preparation for the upcoming event?
You wanna go? Yeah. I think we had like actual 3 or 4 days of practice, even without Penny, because we were playing with an academy player. So actually, we only had 1 day of practice with Penny before coming to the tournament. So yeah, not that much practice, and we got notice that he's gonna be playing for us 1 week before the tournament. So yeah.
All right, a bit of a follow-up question. So how has he been performing in practice? Are you guys expecting him to switch roles a bit, or are you just going to stick with what you have planned so far?
I think I can take this one. Go. I feel like we didn't have much expectations towards him, but he surprised everyone on the team with the way he plays and the way he communicates to us. And when it comes to roles, I think he's ready to play anything for the team. So yeah, that's what we really love about him.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? I'm Ravish from like down the street, Loki. My question is to the entire table. This is a bit interesting, so I'll wait for the translators to also go ahead, and then you guys can all answer a bit together, a bit separately, whatever it is. Now, I'm sure you're not familiar completely with one another, but all 6 of you are trapped on an island. 8 of you, I can't count. All 8 of you are trapped on an island. Which of you dies first? Which of you survives, do you think?
这个问题是给所有选手的，然后 Rusha 和王浩哲都需要回答一下。就是比如说，你们现在困到了一座岛上，你觉得谁是最活下来的那一个？然后谁是最早那个嘎的？
我觉得 Rusha 应该是最早会嘎掉的，因为 Rusha 比较老实一点，喜欢走在马路上。我觉得我可能会活得久一点，因为我比较阴险。
I think the first who would pass away definitely Rusha, because he's kind of introverted. I'm kind of shy boy. Who always like walk on the street, and I think who survived the longest definitely me, because I'm kind of a ready guy.
Okay, all right.
I respect it.
我觉得那可能是我死了，他都这么说了。
Okay, it will be me, because YZ said that.
So I gotta point the fingers this way. He's the one going out first, bro.
I think I agree. I don't think Patty's surviving very long.
I don't know why I'm catching strays right
No,
now.
I
But
think
okay.
you'll know. No, I think for sure Patty's gone.
I think he would be tilted as well.
Yeah.
Patty, bro, stand up for yourself. Man.
You're
What's
too
going on?
silly to
I have
start.
nothing to say here. I'm 3 against 1. What can I do? The odds are
Just
against
accept
me.
it, bro. Just accept it.
Yeah, just accept it and die.
Benji, what do you think, bro? Are you living?
Am I living? Of course I'm living. I've listen, my survival skills are probably not the greatest. But I think I'll find a way. I'll be determined. I would sacrifice my friends if I need to. But I'm gonna make it out of there for sure.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah.
Many, I wouldn't take that if I were you. He sacrificed you, man.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you have to sacrifice some things in your life.
Exactly.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah.
Jing, Patman?
For me, I think it depends on Padman because personally, my own survival skills, I think not really good. So I might have to rely on Padman. If he wants to save me, I'll come out alive. But if not, I'm probably dead.
Okay, in real game, I go die for Jay, but in if we trap on island, I think JJ gonna die first.
So in Valorant, you die for me, but in real life,
You're gonna die first for sure, but
okay.
because it's not even physically active, you know.
That's why you have to protect me.
No, lah.
No, Oh,
I survived
I'm dead then.
myself, you know.
I'm dead, guys.
Wow, man, all you guys are traders, bro. Real friends. How many of us? That's crazy. Understandable, though, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hello, I'm Niall with the Score Esports, and my question's for Benji. Unfortunately, it's not quite as fun as Ravish's. Let's just say you guys have maybe had some tough luck when it comes to grand finals in particular. Do you think that's purely a mental block there? And what do you think you and the team need to do to get over the final hurdle and potentially lift the trophy here in Toronto?
I mean, yeah, the thing is we've obviously had talks about how we keep coming second. I think it's kind of hard to just avoid it. And it's something that we've thought about a lot. I think each final is different. I think we've learned from each final that we've played. I think the first few finals we've played kind of came down to lack of experience. But I mean, recently, with stage 1 finals, I think a lot of it is probably to do with mental and our preparation going up to the finals. And that's what we've been working on recently because we think that's something that we can just improve on in general, not only for finals, but for games overall. Was just our mental prep. We've got our performance coach, Ryan, helping us with that. And yeah, I think we've made a lot of improvements. So, we look forward to hopefully making another finals, but we're preparing for just our next game. So yeah.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I just got pushed to the front, so give me 1 second. My question for BLG about prep time. You guys played a little bit in some tournaments, and the results were a bit rocky. How are you guys feeling now after playing a little bit? Sorry if it's a little rough.
这个问题问到的是标机的选手，因为其实对于你们来说的话，想问一下准备时间嘛，然后还有就是你们在 Stage 1的表现，其实一开始还是比较顺利的，但是中间还是比较曲折的，尤其是结果嘛，就是拿下了亚军这样的一个位置，然后想问一下你们是怎样去准备的，然后包括这段时间所有的。
我觉得我们其实就说准备也没有那么多吧。我想说的就是，所有面对我们的对手，你们都要小心一点啊！你们敢赢我们，我回去就要回去就要康哥来巴黎弄你们。
YZ's answer is, we don't have that much preparation heading to this Toronto Masters, but I want to say like you guys should watch out. You guys should be careful because if you take down us, I would let Contac to beat you so hard in Paris.
Okay, strong words. That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Good luck in the tournament. So please give it an applause for them.
Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Welcome to the last press conference of the day. Thank you for being here, RRQ, also Fanatic, also G2, and also for being here, XLG, for being here with us. Now we are going to start with some questions on the call.
Hello. I'm gonna start with a very low-key funny question for Fnatic and G2 together. You guys are both known for collecting Pokemon cards, and especially since you got to Toronto. So I want to know, who do you think has spent more, and when are we getting a Pokemon pack battle between you two? Especially since you're the ones poised to like who's gonna win the entire Toronto event.
Has to be you guys. Yeah, I think collectively probably us. We spent too much since we've been here.
Yeah, we've been hunting all the stores, doing a lot of bartering. Can you do this?
For us, only Leaf has been opening. He found some time to go out, and for me and Trent, we haven't opened any yet, but maybe we'll do a battle soon.
Oh, there we go then.
Thank you.
It's all right.
OK，这里是萌鸟百科无畏契约编辑组啊，我先用中文问一遍，然后翻译成英文。一共2个问题，分别给 Kona 和 Viva。So this is Mocropedia Valor Cup. We'll ask the question in Chinese first and then translate to English. The first question for Kona, the second one is for Viva. Kona 的，Hello Hello
Hello。
那么在之前的采访当中，你说过你4年前其实曾经是在加拿大上大学嘛？那现在你回到这里，但是是以另外一个身份，就是一个职业电竞选手的身份。那请问就是你现在的感受是如何的？有没有什么话想说？So in a previous interview, you said that you went to university in Canada 4 years ago, and now you're back here, but as a different role, esports pro player. So how do you feel right now? Do you have anything to say?
真的无法形容吧。就第一时间感觉到来这边的感觉是不一样的，就很期待吧。可能我不太适合读书的那种人，所以我就觉得现在很开心。
It's hard to describe my feelings right now because this time when I arrived at Toronto, it feels everything is different, and I really expected to attend in this masters, and I feel like I'm not the guy that good at reading, good at studying, so I'm really happy to be a pro player here.
OK，然后第2个问题给到 Viva。Viva，我们知道你其实是那个 Jugimo 的粉丝嘛，然后之前你在采访中也说过希望看到他来到多伦多，那现在他的确是来到这里了。那你有没有遇到他，或者说有没有话想说？So we know that you are a fan of Jugimo, and you have also said in an interview before that you hope to see him come to Toronto, and now he's indeed here. So have you met him, or do you have anything to say to him?
见的话，还没有特意的能相见吧。然后想做的事儿就是，如果之后能线下见到的话，能换一下队服。
Actually, I haven't seen Jogmo here, but if we have the chance to meet each other, I want to exchange our jersey.
Hey everyone. My question is open for basically anybody can reply. It's like a hypothetical question. If you could pick one player's aim and one player's brain moving forward for VCT, who would you pick?
I choose Kayak's aim and my brain.
Sorry, it's aim and brain.
Yeah.
Aspas aim, FNS brain.
Anybody else?
Trent said my aim and Valen's brain.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sorry, my mic wasn't working earlier. I have a question for RRQ. I just have 2 quick questions. The first one will be for Jemkin. Obviously, Jemkin had really good ratings. You performed spectacularly throughout stage 1. A lot of people consider you one of the biggest stars to look at this tournament. So do you consider yourself, do you look at yourself to be one of, if not the best player at this tournament? And if so, who would you pick as the closest rival at Masters Toronto?
I don't think I can be considered as the best player because it's my first tournament, so I don't think it's true. But also I think there's many more experienced players and better players, I would say. So one guy would say Aspas, yeah.
Of course. And then just a quick question for Crazy Guy. Do you know if your coaching staff or management ever talked about if I'm allowed to wear your jersey while I watch your games at Masters Toronto?
Sorry, can you repeat again?
Because so obviously Ewok called me out in one of the interviews saying that whenever I cheer for you guys lose. So, as a VCT Pacific representative, am I allowed to wear your jersey while I watch your games and playoffs?
I think you shouldn't do it. I want to, because this is my first master, so I want to have good performance. So I think you shouldn't wear Aku jersey.
All right. I'll try not to.
Hi, I'm Niall with the Score Esports, and my question is for Boaster. So you're someone who's been around since the beginning of Valorant. You have a lot to show for it with both domestic and international titles. But I want to ask, what would it mean for you to win another Masters with this new roster of players, specifically with Crashies and Kayak?
There's nothing more romantic than winning a Masters with your loved one. No, I'm joking. He's looking at me. So no, I'd say after last year, I went into this year not really expecting to win much. I just wanted to enjoy the game. So the fact that we are coming into this event in the form that we are in, I'm really excited to play our first game and enjoy the stage and enjoy my teammates having a good time as well. So for me, and then also if we were to potentially win this event, then that would just be such a cool gift. And it reminds me to be grateful of the times when we were pretty dominant in 2023, because since then it's been a grind.
Thank you.
Also, my name is Shio Wager from Canada. A question for Trent here real quick. A lot of people kind of deem you as the fundamentals king, the person that you want to have your back no matter the situation. And we saw in stage one the amount of clutch plays you made for the team themselves. When it comes to Masters here right now, do you feel that pressure kind of elevate when you're playing in a tournament like this comparatively to those stage one matches? Are things different now after playing for 5 weeks compared to Bangkok, where you guys were kind of like, playing super fast and then going straight to a tournament? How do things feel in this moment now that you've had so much time to kind of make all these plays and play with the team for longer?
I think like for me, the practice helps, and definitely being here for a little longer kind of like soothes my mental and relieves the pressure, relieves the nerves. So I think it'll be good. Hopefully it'll be good. I feel very confident in the team and myself, and we've been looking very good. So yeah, I mean, I think we'll do very good.
And then another follow-up. A lot of people say you're like a Tejo kind of, crutch player, which I completely disagree with. Anything you want to say to anyone that's kind of been, putting this type of rep on you? Because I don't even think that's the wave when it comes to Trent. What do you have to say about that claim?
I honestly have no words for that. I mean,
That's good enough.
you'll see.
All right, cool.
You'll see.
Michael Char for VLR, also relatively local. This is to both the G2 players. Looking back on like a really wide scale, looking back to when you guys were on the guard together and you started playing through Valorant, and looking at where you are now, looking back, like how proud are you of not only yourselves, but the team you've built and how talented they are right now?
Yeah, definitely proud. We stuck together because we knew our potential, and we all get along super well. And I think, with the amount of work we put in, I would say we definitely deserve to win an international, but we have to earn it first. And that's what our focus is on right now, is just earning it. And then we can, reap the rewards after, and, show to the whole world why sticking together and grinding through those hard moments will pay off.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, the brotherhood that we've created, and even like integrating new players each year, like we can all, like the friendship that the three core can bring to the other players is just really undeniable. Like you can't really find that anywhere else. So we definitely wanted to stick together because we knew that that would ultimately be what would win the games for us.
Thanks.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ravish, or Ravish and Ravish. I'm from here. So question for the table. Aliens attack. The world is under duress. Now, if you look around you, who do you feel confident that would represent humanity best So that way they don't destroy us all, bro. And why? I'll wait for the translators to go ahead and say what they want. Thanks.
现在外星人来临了，然后对于你们来说，就是你认为身边的这些人，哪一个是让你们觉得可能比较自信的，然后这个时候可以去代表人类去阻挡外星人，然后做到这件事情的？
You're gonna have to be Boaster, right?
Boaster, no?
Yeah, you would be able to de-escalate any situation and like reunite the whole world together.
I just danced my way out
Yeah,
of there.
exactly.
We come in peace. Just twerk. I could sing Crashies. You know, he's been a charm ever since he's joined Fnatic with his smile. You know, he just goes up to the aliens, one smile, one wink, and they just leave. They'd be like, fair enough, farewell.
Well said. Well said. One TikTok dance and they're either joining us or running away. So it should be fun.
Crazy guy, what do you think?
我觉得我自己吧，因为我觉得
I'm
我
not
长
sure
得
about that.
挺像外星人。
Viva said, I think it's me because I look like an alien.
What the hell?
That's yeah, fair enough, really. But then you might become one of them, and then and then we're done for it, bro. But fair enough, guys. Thank you so much for the answers. I appreciate it. Cheers.
Thank you.
Crazy guy, do you have an answer? No, you said.
No.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Hello，这里想问一下 Coco，就是队内很多选手是第一次参加国际赛嘛，然后大家有没有遇到哪些困难，然后是怎么克服的，以及就是现在状态怎么样，能不能跟我们说一下？
我觉得时差就是我们最大的问题吧。现在就比如说我们每天都早上7点都醒来了，我就一起吃早饭了这样啊。我觉得这个虽然我还有时间，但要赶紧解决吧。除了时差，我觉得还有一个问题就是可能因为环境不一样嘛，就可能有些不喜欢的东西还要解决吧。
不喜欢的东西是指食物吗？
其实我们都挺喜欢吃这边的食物，所以那个一定不是一个问题。比如说可能不能随时点外卖吧。
The question is for Coconut, and this is your first international event. So, is there any difficulties when you arrive at Canada, and how do you overcome it? And how's your status right now? And he said that I think the biggest problem maybe right now is the jet lag. We always wake up at 7 a.m. at morning, and we have our breakfast together. And since we still have time to solve this problem, so we need to do it fast. And also we are in a different circumstance. So there are still some things we didn't adapt to. There are still some things we need to solve, and some things that we don't like right now.
I have two questions. 第一个问题是想问一下，Chelsea 的2位选手，就是作为 VC 间的1号种子，然后这次参加比赛是带着什么样的心态过来的？然后对。
肯定是抱着想取胜的心情来的吧，当然也不会因为这个问题去导致我们过度的紧张嘛。当然也有学习的目的。
我觉得我们最重要是要享受比赛吧，因为大家都是第一次打大师赛，就当好像我们 ACL 那个心态吧，就学习。
The question was, as a first seed of Sion region, how's your mentality right now? And Viva said that we are here for winning, and we want to win, of course, but we won't feel too nervous about that. And also we are here for the goal that we need to learn more things from other strong teams. And Coconut said that we need to enjoy our competition since this is our first time to be on the stage of global events. Also, we need to learn more things from other teams.
然后这边还有问题是问到 Coco 两题嘛，因为看到你在发布会开之前，你是在跟边上的 Roaster 有一些交流，然后他跟你 传授了一些乐队发布会的经验，因为你之前说好像有点，那现在感觉紧张了，他的经验是不是有用？以及就是来这边之后，可能和这边的其他队的选手有过一些什么样的交流，可以分享一下吗？
我还是比较内向，所以交流就可能跟其他选手比较少吧。就是问到那个什么外星人的那个问题，我就忍不住笑起来了。那个采访前我就跟他说我很紧张，因为这些采访我都还是还没习惯做，然后他就说没有什么好怕。
The question for Coconut is, we noticed that you communicate with Bolster before this press conference, and he shared some experience of how to do the interview. Are you still nervous right now? And did you communicate with other players? And Coconut said that I'm not that talkative person, so I didn't communicate with other players right now. Also, the question of that Ellen, it made me laugh and I don't know how to answer it. I still a bit nervous on the stage to do the interview. I didn't get used to it. But Boser told me that you don't need to afraid of all the interviews. It's very easy.
Hello. My first question is for the boys on this side, Trent, Jonah, Crashies, and Bosa. This tournament, we're seeing 21 new players making their debut. Now, you guys at this point are considered veterans on the global stage. Can you tell us a little bit about what it was like when you made your first global event? So how some of these rookies might be feeling right now? I'll start with you, Trent. You look like you really wanted to answer that.
Well, our first event was Iceland, and honestly, we had no idea what we were doing, but I hope that these guys came more prepared than we did.
Yeah, I remember we lost like the first map of our first game, and we were just like, we got up and we didn't know where to go. So I'm sure there's a lot of nerves and all that, but you know, after their first game, their first match, it'll feel like they've been here before, so they have nothing to worry about.
I'd say for me, I think ours was Berlin 2021. And I think you just kind of have to enjoy the moment. You can't let like it's really important to like savor these moments just because it's so special, especially with like your teammates and stuff. If you guys are all rookies, you can kind of enjoy the moment together, which is something that helped us. So I think it's a really cool feeling to just like enjoy it together.
Yeah, I still remember the first event we went to in Iceland. And I think it's just similar to what everyone said, where you just have to enjoy it because you're going to look back on it a lot and it's going to be quite a fun memory in your minds, win or lose, even if we lost the Sentinels that time. So yeah, I'd just say enjoy it. You're not going to be perfect. Everyone's going to be whiffing on stage. People are going to be a bit more worse than you'd expect. And just play, have fun, engage with the crowd, engage with the other teams. And it's like a little holiday boot camp.
Love that. Next one is for everyone, if I'm allowed to do that. You're the first seeds of this tournament. And as you remember back at Masters Shanghai, you'll get to pick your opponent coming into playoffs. Fnatic, I know you were a bit unlucky. You were defaulted Gen G. You didn't get a choice. And G2, I know you guys got picked right away. So, and also for RQ and C-Light as well. When you will get the opportunity to choose your opponent, who would you like to pick?
Gen G.
Why?
For fun. For myself, if I can, I will choose MIBR because Aspas is my favorite player, so I want to play against him.
因为大家都是作为1号种子来到了这回多伦多大师赛嘛，然后那如果你们有机会去选择你们的对手的话，你们会去选择哪一个队伍呢
Wolves.
Oh my.
Yeah, me too. Wolves.
Billy Gaming.
Honestly, for us, we have multiple storylines to go with. We can choose Paper X because they chose us. We can choose Sentinels for the max viewership. We can choose Heretics to get our revenge. So it's honestly, the world's our oyster right now. So,
So who are you choosing, Jonah?
but we want a free win, Sentinels. If we want to have fun, Paper X. If we're very serious, Heretics. So I don't know. It depends how we feel.
Sentinels.
Oh, the free win. Crash Juice, you didn't get to answer. Billy Billy?
I've never been a first seed before, but I do need some revenge on Billy Billy, I think, to yeah, right some wrongs. So I'll go with Billy Billy.
Thank you, guys.
All right, I'm gonna send this question out to Boaster. It's interesting about the state of the meta and how the game has progressed from like the beginning of this year up until now, and people kind of viewing the first phase of the competition or the calendar year as like the Tejo meta and just trying to work around that, working within that, or how have you. I want to know from your point of view, how do you kind of describe this phase or this meta ahead of this competition?
We haven't seen what too many teams are playing right now, but it seems to have kind of gone back to previous iterations without Teo. To be fair, I was a bit bored of the Teo meta. It was very just kind of throwing util and throwing util back, whereas this one now you can get away with being a bit more sneaky with your defaulting and stuff. So. And with the knife Vice slightly nerfed, that's also quite fun as well because she was annoying at the start of the year. So I'm actually quite liking this meta. I'm enjoying playing it. I'm enjoying making strategies in it. But I don't know what the meta will be. I guess we'll see what teams like, for instance, G2. I know they got a lot of cooks in that pot over there. So let's see what they've gonna be whipping out in the first game. Other than that. I don't know, like just shoot heads. I got my boys, they're shooting heads right now. We chilling.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Can we give it an applause to the team? Good luck in the tournament. Also, thank you for the media for being here. See you tomorrow for the first press conference for Masters Toronto, and have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.